Hey, it's Michael from michaelangelocaruso.com and also the Present Like a Pro Facebook group. An important message for all my buddies who do public speaking or speeches of any kind is that we're swimming in an interesting pool, a world of professional gaslighters, ladies and gentlemen. And sometimes you're going to be confused for those gaslighters. People are going to treat you as if you're one of them. Of course, first of all, never join their ranks. You're better than that. And then secondly, understand gaslighting better so that you can differentiate yourself as a truth teller, as someone who's not willingly taking advantage of other people. Let's talk a little bit about how gaslighting works, and then we'll close with a couple of bits of advice for my speaking buddies. Gaslighting is this idea that a person would be trying to get you to question your version of reality. And they would do so by making claims that were unsupported or unsubstantiated. We live in a society now where just everybody has an opinion and everybody wants to take a stand, everybody wants to fight for you. I say this coming off of an election year where all politicians come in. I'll fight for you, right? And I'm like, I don't need you to fight for me. If you just want to represent me, that would be good. I don't actually need you to put up your dukes. But there's a lot of fighting, and there's a lot of, I have to take a stand. I have to defend my opinion. I have to influence you and change your mind. There's a lot of this going on in society today. And I don't want you to fall into that trap, even though you may be a professional persuader. Maybe you're a salesperson. Or maybe you're like me and you're in front of rooms, or you're on virtual conference keynotes, that sort of thing. And it's your job to purport. It's your job to put a message out there for people's consideration. But here's the thing. When you're doing this without substantiation, when your message is not, there's no proof of concept, there's no evidence of what you're saying, you're just like all of the other clowns out there that are gaslighting people. Your job as a speaker, when somebody puts a microphone in front of you, is to not just start spouting. There's a certain, while you do have moral authority, you only have that moral authority if you can be trusted with it, if you can be fair about the facts, if you can represent both sides, if you can be reasonable about the conclusions that you're presenting to people. This is extremely important, and somebody's got to, hold that standard at a certain level. Otherwise, everything, this, as Robert F. Kennedy used to say, the center will not hold. I think he got it from Yeats, by the way. But the center won't hold, and then everything falls apart. All of the critics and the cynics in your office start calling you out, right? And that won't go well because you don't have evidence to show them. You can't cite sources for your statistics or your facts or your conclusions. It's just you talking out of your ass. And that's the problem. Too many people talking out of their ass. So don't be like those people. Do your research, understand the issues, understand not only your point of view, but the opposing point of view, and be able to speak to both of them, right? Classic debate 101. And Lao Tzu used to say back in the day, know thy enemy, or know the enemy. And so when you know the opposing point of view and you have your facts straight, you can never be accused of gaslighting. It will be very clear to people that you're not trying to gaslight them. It will separate you from all of the other hacks out there, and it will be good for your brand. It'll be good for your following. So a little cautionary tale today about gaslighting. We'll see you online. If you're watching this video on YouTube, be sure to subscribe so that you're notified of all new videos, and we'll see you in the Present Like a Pro Facebook group. Thanks, everybody. See you soon.